Oh, alrighty. So, what's up, everyone? I'm just gonna wait a sec, make sure my audio's good, and I'll go now. So, I should turn down the air too, because I have the heater running. But, anyways, so I've shot 8 movies now, and I'm here to talk about it. And also what comes next. So, I started off with Cog Multiverse, which I started May 30th. I didn't start it intending it to be a film. I actually had just shot a short, but the short evolved into a movie, which is Cog Multiverse. And if you were following me at that time, you probably saw me releasing a ton of shorts. And then they all kind of went private, but then, the movie came out, and that's where all the shorts were. So after that, I did little under 3 hours in a car. I did October 20th. I did, let's see, why am I drawing blanks on this? I should remember. Oh yeah, A Moment in Time. And then it was Ra Loves Almora, Evil Almora. I've got my 7th film, which just came out, Trapped in the Backrooms. And the 8th one is coming out on Valentine's Day, Cog Dating. That'll be out midnight. So, yeah, if you're there for that, there's going to be a premiere on midnight on Valentine's Day. So right when it turns Valentine's Day, which I know that's just on the PST time, by the way. So 12 p.m. PST, February 14th. So right when it moves over to February 14th, we're going to have that midnight premiere of the film. I'll be there watching it, and I hope to see y'all there. We can chat and stuff in the live chat if you want to talk to me at all during it. But anyways, so what comes next? Well, pretty much my plans are to keep making films, and I've challenged myself to complete 12 films in 12 months. This is inspired by Dan Lotz's 12 feature challenge. If you don't know, he ended up shooting 14 features, and he did that in a year's time. And right now he's editing them and releasing them. My goal is to take that concept and push it a little more. I'm gonna be shooting, editing, releasing all of them in a year period. So they're all coming out before May 30th. That's my deadline. And I'm pretty sure I'll hit it, because let's see, I have 8 films now. It's January, early January, so there's, we got till February, March, April, and then May. And then a little bit of May, so like 4.5 months left to release 4 films. And I actually have about 5 or so in the works right now. I do have a 9th film, which I've shot. It's not edited, but it's completely shot. It's on a USB sitting in my glove compartment. It's called Cogs Mania, and it's a road trip film. Probably a lot of you saw me streaming. Well, not a lot of you, because this is a different audience. This is YouTube. I know the people who watch me on Twitch are different. So if you watch me on Twitch, you saw I was streaming my road trip, and that whole road trip, I was making a movie. That was why I was streaming, so I didn't have to save all the footage on my iPhone. It was just saved to Twitch. Then I went on my laptop, downloaded it to a USB. So I've got that in the can. It just needs to be edited. And I'm waiting, because I want to be able to use masks and cool transitions, and I just can't do that on iMovie iPhone. It's a little more limited, But anyways, this is pretty much just to, say my plans. I'm going to try to get 12 features done before May 30th, and I'm pretty sure I can. I don't want to rush any of them. I don't, obviously some of my films are rushed. Like if you've seen a little under 3 hours in a car, that's a film which I was very inspired by Joel Haver's Oscar challenge. I wanted to take it to the next level, which was instead of just shooting it in 3 hours, I also edited during the 3-hour period. So I was trying to get a feature done literally 3 hours to work on it, and just, you know, don't judge it, don't care if it's bad, don't worry, just make it to make it. And that was the goal of that film. So yeah, this is a kind of a short video. There's not too much to say. I mean, I could kind of talk about plot details of future movies, but I don't want to do that. I just want you to see it and experience it. I'm not really about spoiling stuff, even minor spoilers. I really don't like revealing that stuff. I try to be kind of like, you know, David Lynch or Charlie Kaufman in that regard, where you don't say much about the film. You just let the film speak for itself. I truly believe in that it's better to let an audience interpret and make up their own decisions about what a film means, because ultimately you are not in control of the film. Once you release it, the world controls it, the audience controls it, they see it how they want to see it, and that's fine, you know. Let them experience it the way they want to experience it, because I don't want to sit here and say this is how you should feel about it, and this is what this means, and obviously I'm not doing that. And you know, that's not really what you're doing when you just give minor plot details. But I really don't like doing it. So anyways, I look forward to getting those out. I really enjoy making these movies. It's definitely made my life a lot better, you know, because the first half of last year was just really rough, and the filmmaking was something I started doing in the later half. Obviously May 30th around when I started, so literally like the later second half of the year, and it really made a difference in my year and improved it a lot. I'm not saying it made it perfect, but it definitely made me feel like I had some sense of purpose. I remember thinking, like, after I finished COG Multiverse, I was thinking, like, even if I die homeless and in this car, you know, I still did something with my life. I didn't waste it. And that's something I still believe, that I have made the most out of my time. Every chance I have to work on these films, I do. I'm not always in the best of moods to work on them, because, you know, I am very tired a lot. I don't get the best of sleep, and I'm not always the most comfortable. But when I feel like working on these films, I really push myself to just do as much as I can. And even in some cases, I'll be hungry and I'll wait like an hour or so to go to the grocery, because I know, like, right now I'm having that creative spark. I really got to capture it and just create, and I can go get food in an hour. And that's maybe not the best approach, you know. I've had friends tell me it's not. Well, just one friend told me, because we were talking about this, I mentioned how I value creativity above pretty much everything. And he mentioned it was, I needed to reevaluate my priorities, which maybe that is true. Maybe I should value other stuff more. But truthfully, I think creating art is like the most important thing in my life, at least at the moment, and it's what makes me the most happy. So yeah, and maybe that'll change, who knows, but at the moment, filmmaking really gives me a sense of purpose, and being able to watch the films back, I mean, that's why I do it, you know. I love watching my movies. Not to sound like a narcissist and stuff, but I feel like you kind of have to love your own movies in order to make them, because if you hate them, you're going to want to delete them. You're going to want to put it in a trash can, you know? And I don't think my movies are perfect. You know, I can recognize most of them, the audio is... There's, like, audio glitches in most of them. And like editing errors and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm satisfied with how they come out, because I could spend all this time making them perfect and stuff, but I just want to get it out there and show people, like, you know, you can create and stuff, and you don't have to be like a master of the craft, and you don't have to go off to college and spend years of your life you know, studying this stuff. You just pick up a camera and do it. That's always been my attitude. I've made films since I was 8. So yeah. Thank you for watching this. I hope this was probably a boring video, to be honest. I feel like of all my filmmaking videos, this is probably one of the most boring subjects, but I just wanted to get it out there that I'm doing this 12 features project. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the movies I make too. Bye. I don't know what much more to say. I wish I had more to say, because this is a short one.